So, I've got a lot to say about my experience with the Bose Soundlink 2s after having used them for around 3 years now. So, in short, do I still love using these headphones? Well, yeah, because I still use them. I wouldn't have used them for all this time if I didn't like them. Have I got issues with them? Yes, I do. And have those experiences made using them worse? Kind of. So let's start out with the good. So chances are you've probably seen my review of these headphones if you're on this channel. Many of the things from that review still ring really true. I mean, I still really love the design of these headphones. I love the fact that you can plug them in and they'll automatically switch off, and then you pull it out and it automatically switches on and pairs to two devices, and it switches quite well between them. And I also just love the sound of them. I mean, if you love bass and you want them to be really bass heavy, these headphones are not going to be for you. They have more of a kind of natural sound, but I really like that natural sound, and it sounds so much better than, other cheaper headphones I had in the past. They're also still really comfortable, which, by the way, a little tip with them is before you put them on, kind of pull out the memory foam in it, and then it kind of rests around your ear. It's kind of hard to explain, but just do that and it makes them feel a lot more comfortable when you put them on. If you use them for the right amount of time, they are very comfortable throughout. Definitely a lot more comfortable than other headphones I've tried out. The battery life is also really good. I mean, sure, I do have it plugged in a lot of the times, but when I don't have them plugged in, I don't really have to worry about the battery too much because it does last a long time, and even if the battery is showing to be pretty low, it does usually still last for a while after that. And when the battery is low, it is usually pretty quick to charge up too. And the range for it is also really good too, and it does keep up the quality when it's at range. But while I do still love using these headphones, as with pretty much anything, I do have some issues with them. So the Bose Soundlink 2s that I use aren't actually the same Soundlink 2s that I used when I first bought them. This is actually like the fourth, I think, Soundlink 2 that I've had. I have had them all replaced on warranty, but yeah, this is the fourth one after only 3 to 4 years. The issue that caused that, for the most part, other than one of the times which I'll say about in a bit, is there's this kind of rubber bit that goes around the 2.5mm headphone jack. That bit on pretty much all of the Soundlink 2s that I've had started to peel off. Basically, the adhesive that stuck it down just wasn't strong enough, so it kind of peeled up from that. When I called Bose about this, they said that the reason was because of heat or something, and it's not a common thing that happens to them, and I must have been keeping it somewhere that was too hot, and they're asking if I put it in a bag or whatever, which I usually don't. It's usually just around the house. I always put it back in its case. I do look after it really well. So I think that that's something that's pretty common with these headphones. I mean, it's not as if I've had a huge sample size, but with each of them, other than this one, as I said, they've all had the same issue. And to be honest, I do think if I had that other one for long enough, the same thing would have happened too. And one of those that I've had the issue on is the current one that I've got now. So you may think that this isn't a big deal, it kind of peeling off a bit. But my worry with it is whether it's going to continue to peel even more. I don't want it all to peel around that and cause an issue where I'm not able to plug the wire in that easily or anything like that. So I do think it was worth getting them replaced. This may not bother you at all or not, but it is something that has caused me to want to replace the headphones over and over again. And the other time was where the volume keys on the headphones just stopped working. So basically when you pushed in the volume keys, it just basically pushed in, nothing happened. To be fair to Bose, they did replace them each time without hesitation. They didn't give me any hassle. It did take a bit of time because I did have to send them to them, and then when it got to them, they'd check over it and then they'd send a new one. So it did take, I think it was between 2 to 3 weeks to get my headphones back. I mean, I know it was quite a bit of a time that I was missing these headphones. But yeah, the customer service with them was great, and their warranty is very generous. But unfortunately, those aren't the only issues that I had with the headphones. So I found that with these headphones, if it's only connected to one device and it's trying to connect to another device, which it can't find or is having trouble connecting to, it will sometimes make the audio go a bit stuttery or make it kind of cut in and out and stuff like that, which, if it's trying to connect to a device that's it's not going to connect to, can be a bit annoying. Also, even though in most cases it does play audio from the right source, basically the one that you were currently using, sometimes I found that if I'm using a video editor or something like that and it connects to my laptop, and then I want to switch to my phone and listen to a video. Although I wouldn't recommend editing with these headphones over Bluetooth, since there's a bit of a delay through Bluetooth. Although I haven't encountered this delay issue with anything else other than with editing. Sometimes it doesn't actually start capturing audio from the phone, and I either have to turn off Bluetooth on the laptop or switch the headphones off and on, which usually kind of fixes the issue if I still have the audio playing on my phone. But honestly, those are the only issues I've really had with the headphones. Usually, for the most part, they just kind of work, and they work really well. So as for whether I'd recommend them in 2020, I'd say yes, especially with the fact that their price has gone down by quite a bit nowadays. I mean, I can't compare these to other premium Bluetooth headphones, mainly because I haven't really used many of the premium Bluetooth headphones. But I do know if I'm going to be looking at headphones again under the £200 range, I would go with these ones again, to be honest, because for their price, I think that they're really good. And yes, I do know that there are good earphones, headphones and stuff like that are even cheaper than these headphones. But I do actually think that getting premium headphones, ones that are more on the pricey side, is something that's definitely worth doing. Because being able to listen to your music and having it sounding really good, just mentally, is just very good. I mean, music, it's something that I love listening to. I'm always listening to music. I'm always listening to podcasts. Having that be very clear, very nice sounding, I think it's something that's very much worth it. Unless you're the sort of person that always listens to stuff out loud, even if it's not this pair of headphones, I do think getting premium headphones are definitely worth getting. And honestly, for the price that these headphones are at, I do think that these are a really good deal. If you do want to buy them, there's a link down in the description down below, which gives me a bit of a kickback. You don't pay anything extra for them, and it also helps me out. That's it for this video. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.